1877 to 1909, a 1,375-ton bark-rigged cruise sloop of war. She was the first Enterprise known to use the USS prefix while in actual service.
Oh, yeah, that's fair, because the first USS Enterprise, there was no United States yet. Oh, well, I mean, I guess they still called it the Continental Navy of the United States, but
the actual formation and the Constitution were a few years off still.
Yeah, I guess that's about right.
Yeah. Enterprise SP-790 from 1917 to 1919, a motorboat. That word will always make me laugh. Non-commissioned, served in the 2nd Naval District during World War I.
There's a sentence you don't think about very much. Motorboat used in conjunction with World War I. I mean, obviously they existed, but like, I don't know, when I think about World War I, I'm not thinking about motorboats and stuff.
No, because I mean, you still, even though there were a few motorized vehicles, you still think of men on horseback or in trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it was still such a nasty, nasty, nasty war,
Oh, yeah, all that trench fighting, man. Yeah. That had to have been hell.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Then we get to the next USS Enterprise, the CV-6. Now we're starting to get into more modern type ships.
Yeah, that was known as the Big E. It's a 19,800-ton Yorktown-class aircraft carrier, and it was the most decorated World War II ship in the service.
Really?
So,
that's interesting.
Yeah, man, they were part of a lot of stuff. I think mainly in the Pacific, but yeah, they were fairly instrumental in a lot of naval battles.
Oh wow, okay. And then following that would be the USS Enterprise CVN 65.
Yeah, that N on the end of CVN just stands for nuclear. So this would have been our first nuclear aircraft carrier.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it has like 8 reactors in it, which they weren't super sure how many they needed to run everything. So they just, this is my headcanon. I think they just were like, screw it, we'll just go with 8. Yeah, so this would have been the Kitty Hawk class ship, which was succeeded by the Nimitz class, which is our current iteration of the aircraft carrier. We do not have any Enterprise in the Nimitz classes, though. So the Gerald R. Ford class aircraft carrier, CVN 80 USS Enterprise would be the first one since this one.
Oh, wow. Okay. Looks like they did. I'm going to ask you this like you're an expert on this necessarily specifically, but it looks like they did quite a bit of experimental stuff with ships named Enterprise.
Yeah. Like I said, the main thing being that those 8 reactors, after that, they just kind of moved to 2 reactors.
Yeah.
She has 4 rudders, which is 2 more than any other class of ship. Normally, you only have 2 rudders, but this one has 4, I guess, I don't know why they did it like that.
Well, of course, this Enterprise, the CVN 65, sort of made an appearance in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home.
Yeah. Oddly, a non-nuclear aircraft carrier portrayed the Enterprise in that movie. That was the USS Ranger, CV-61.
Yeah, they probably weren't going to allow film crews on a nuclear vessel, so to speak.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, but if you look at a picture of the ship, like it does look fairly similar to its nuclear counterpart. So it's not like the Ranger looked way different.
Well, no, I would assume it has a similar profile and that sort of thing, where yeah. And most of us wouldn't know. Hey, there's an aircraft carrier. Like, hey, it's the Enterprise. Look at that.
Wait a second. That actually looks like the Ranger. What are they doing here?
What are you trying to pull?
Yeah, I wouldn't have been. I don't think I'd have been able to tell the difference.
Yeah.